Hi guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you my honest review on this Haus Labs by Lady Gaga concealer as well as their concealer brush. I have purchased both of these products with my own money, so all the opinions are entirely based on my personal experience. And yeah, if you are interested, then please keep on watching. The concealer brush retails for 28 US dollars and I actually really like the shape of it. It's pinched, it's narrow, and it is really easy to apply your concealer right here on the very inner part of your eye as well as on the outer part of your eye as well. I have used it to apply my cream blush as well and it works really well. This concealer retails for 32 US dollars and it comes in a total of 31 shades, which is pretty impressive. Like for a concealer, 31 shades, it's a lot. I am super duper impressed, and the darkest shade is pretty damn dark, which I really appreciate. And let's just talk about the packaging, the claims, and everything. It comes in a cardboard packaging like this one, just like their foundation, and I got the shade 20 light medium peach, which is a really good shade for my skin tone. It's not too bright, it is not like a true match to my skin tone as well. This packaging mimics the foundation packaging really well. You can see over here, and when you open it up, here is the applicator. Like it comes with a big doe foot applicator. It says a long wearing non-comedogenic concealer that visibly blurs, brightens and conceals with medium buildable coverage. Now here is the thing, it does not claim to be a full coverage concealer. It claims medium and buildable, and it does not say how much you can build it up. And it also says it puffs after 2 weeks of daily use. Now I do not have a lot of puffiness underneath my eyes, so I cannot comment on that claim, and I do not wear the same concealer like over and over again. I have a lot of concealers in my collection personally. By the way, this is not a first impression at all, and I never do a first impression whenever I am reviewing a complexion product. I would like to test it out for over 1 week to give you my final thoughts. One more thing, I have been a part of this beauty industry since 2016, and for the first time ever, it took so much time to gather my thoughts around a product. So that is that. Let's just get into the application process and I will be right back. So here is how my under eyes are looking. As you guys can see, I have quite a bit of darkness underneath my eyes, and I have not applied any color corrector whatsoever. And let's just apply it, and this is how the doe foot applicator look like. And yeah, so I'm just applying it the way I normally do, like this much, and I'm going to let it sit for a couple of minutes before blending it out. Because now let's just blend it out using the concealer brush, and you can see though it's a pretty thick consistency, it's blending out actually really nicely. And I do not know if the camera is picking it up or not, but in real life I can see my darkness is pretty noticeable, like pretty much noticeable. Let me just dim the light a little more so that you can see the actual difference. And now you can see probably my darkness is still peeping through, and it is pretty noticeable. Like I have not got a lot of coverage from this concealer whatsoever. Yeah, it did cover up something, but I expected a little bit more, you know. So yeah, I'm going to build it up anyway to show you how much coverage I can get when I build it up. Now I'm going to build it up. So yeah, I have applied another layer, and I must say I have applied like quite a lot of concealer. When I use some of my other concealers, I actually do not use this much, but with this concealer, since I am looking for more coverage, I feel like a little more is actually necessary. And this is how my under eye is looking after building it up, and I must say I got like 70% coverage. It's not nearly like 90-95%. I'm not talking about like full coverage, but it's not even nearly 90%. I can still see my darkness right here on the inner corner of my eye, where my darkness is pretty intense. Like here I can see this darkness peeping through right here. So yeah, this is how much coverage I got with 2 layers of the concealer. Now I'm going to use a color corrector on this side. I am using my Bobbi Brown color corrector in the shade Dark Peach, and this one is actually my absolute favorite. Can you see the difference? It just instantly made. Like, color correctors are amazing. I should say color corrector has done like 50% of the job. I'm going to let it sit for about 30 to 40 seconds before applying the concealer on top. So let's just apply it underneath my eyes, and I'm going to apply just this much because I have already applied the color corrector and I do not want a lot of product underneath my eyes, because that way it would definitely crease. It is still not full coverage, but yeah, it's looking pretty decent, I should say. So yeah, this is the side with the color corrector and this is the side without the color corrector. So I'm just getting rid of the creases that has already taken place, and now I am taking my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder in the shade Cherry Blossom Cake, and I'm going to set the concealer in place. Like, I am going back and forth with this. Like, this is the way how I like to set my concealer, and it works. Okay, so yeah, the concealer is set right now, and this is how it's looking. I'm back, and that was the application process, and I must say, like, when I was applying the concealer, like, every time I apply the concealer, the consistency is so interesting. Like, it's thick. When you start to blend it out, like, tap tap tap, and it just disappears. Like, where did the concealer go? You know, that kind of feeling that I get from this concealer. And I must say, it does not claim to be a full coverage concealer. I get it, it claims to be a medium buildable coverage concealer, but I was expecting a little more coverage from it. Like, if I check it on the mirror, I can still see my darkness peeping through. Yeah, that was the application process. I'm going to wear this concealer throughout the day, and then I will check back with you to give you my final thoughts. Hi, I'm back, and this is how the concealer is looking so far. It has not creased too much, and yeah, let me just zoom you guys in to show you how this concealer is actually looking. So this is how the concealer is looking so far. Like, I can still see, like, it has lost a little bit of coverage. Like, the coverage is missing there, and the best part is it's not creasing on this side of my eye. I think it was the color corrector side, so it's not creasing here. And on this side of my eye, it's not creasing, but it's looking a little bit textured and cakey. Like, I don't know how to put it. Let me just grab my cell phone and let me just take some pictures or maybe some videos. I will attach it with the clip. Do you remember when I said that it took me for a while to wrap my thoughts around this product? And let me tell you why. First of all, the day when I first applied it, it creased horribly underneath my eyes, and I put up a story on my Instagram showing you how badly it's creasing on me, and it's not looking smooth at all. So that was my first, like, initial thought. And then when I started, like, prepping my under eye area with my eye creams and all that, and I used my favorite Huda Beauty setting powder, it did not crease, but it does not look really smooth underneath my eyes. I don't know, like, it just kind of sits on top. It does not blend smoothly. It does not give me that smooth under eye area that I am looking for. Yes, it does not crease after, like, prepping my under eye area, after, like, setting it with some good setting powder, but I personally do not like the way how it looks underneath my eyes. Like, I love the foundation, don't get me wrong, but this concealer, I am not getting that wow factor from it. I like it, but I do not love it. Like, it's, if I compare it with some of my other concealers, for example, my Too Faced Born This Way, my Natasha Denona concealer, those perform way better than this one. That is just my personal thought, and they are like around the same price point. So if you are willing to spend like $30 to $35, I would personally say go with those concealers rather than this concealer. Again, it is just my own personal experience, my own opinion. We are different people, right? And there are so many people who swear by this concealer. So I am sure it works for so many people, but I am just not one of them. That's what I'm trying to say here. Like, I would give this concealer like 6 out of 10. I wish it was a little more full coverage. Like, the coverage it's giving me, it's a straight up medium coverage. I tried to build it up and it's not looking really good. I still did not get like full coverage. You can see this hollow is really noticeable. Like, I wish I could build it up to achieve full coverage, but I'm afraid if I build it up too much, then it will definitely end up looking cakey. So I cannot build it up more than like 2 layers, and with even 2 layers I do not get full coverage. Is very much subjective. I have heinous dark circles, as you saw in the beginning of the video, and it failed to cover everything up for me. If you do not have that amount of dark circles, if you do not have like textured under eyes or like fine lines underneath your eyes, then you might enjoy it. You might end up loving this concealer. But as I said, I have like under eye darkness, I have textures, fine lines, and it's not looking as smooth as I wanted it. So this concealer fits in the I like it but I don't love it category, meaning if I run out of it, I would probably not repurchase it. So yeah, I'm probably not going to repurchase it once I run out of it, and that is just my personal experience, my personal opinion, because I have other concealers that I prefer way more than this one. Now let's just talk about the concealer brush. This brush, on the other hand, is a game changer. It is so stunning. The shape, the bristles are so super soft, and it just blends out my concealers in seconds. Like, no matter what concealer I'm using, if it is a pot concealer, it's a liquid concealer, like no matter what, it just blends out anything and everything for me in seconds. And I have washed it multiple times. Again, I got it during the last Sephora VIB sale, and I washed it multiple times. It does not shade, it does not become hard or anything, it's not losing its shape. This concealer, it has got a really nice weight to it. It feels like a luxurious product, you know. So this concealer brush, 10 on 10. If you are eyeing on grabbing this concealer brush, or if you are a concealer brush person, definitely check it out. This is like 10 on 10 recommend. So yeah guys, that was my review of this Haus Labs concealer and this concealer brush, and let me know if you have any question in the comment section down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was helpful, then please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, then please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description box down below, so make sure to check them out. So yeah, see you soon in my next video. Till then, bye and take care. Bye.